We're here, and we are honored to have with us now a couple of students here from ICC. We've got Bryan Morrow, a student who came back to get a criminal justice degree, is also a member of the Mississippi Highway Patrol.
That's correct.
Trooper.
Yes, sir.
And Lexi Tabb, a more traditional student, shall we say, that has been very involved in the Phi Theta Kappa chapter here, and also named a Lyceum Scholar at Ole Miss.
No, I'm not going to Ole Miss.
You're not?
No.
Okay. So, we didn't know that. Where are you
I'm
going?
to Mississippi State.
Okay, well, shoot. So, so Kim is celebrating that. What are you going to major in?
Nutrition.
Nutrition. So what are your career plans after that?
Career plans after getting my degree?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure that out right now. I'm hoping when I go to Mississippi State that I can delve in and see which kind of career path I would want to go into. The reason I picked nutrition is because it's a very broad career, and I want to dip my toes in everything I can get into.
I got you. What do you study when you study nutrition as a major? What sort of courses?
Science, and more science.
Like get into
much.
biology?
Yes, biology, biochemistry, organic chemistry, just trying to figure out how.
That's hard. Yes,
very hard.
Organic chemistry, that's usually what weeds out the pre-med students.
Yes. It's not going to weed out me, though.
I suspect that's the case. Bryan, so you tell us your background. How you got into the Highway Patrol, right?
Yes, sir.
And did you do that straight out of high school, or did you have a stop there in college prior to that? Tell us about that.
Started 2006, come to school here, played some sports. Once I finished schooling,
okay.
I say finished, but once the sporting events were over, I was like, well, you know what, I'm going to get into the workforce. So started working, went and got my barber's license, did the barber thing for a little while. And then that calling, they say, just kept nudging at me. So eventually I did get into law enforcement around 2015, started at the local agencies, even worked here at the campus as well as at the Fulton Police Department here. And then wanted to pursue the call for the Highway Patrol, so then went on to patrol school in 2018, graduated in 19, and was fortunate enough to come back to Lee and Itawamba counties to work here. So once I got here, I've just been rocking on ever since. So it was just one of those things where, you know, in our agency, we don't necessarily have to have the degree to promote, but because we promote within. But I decided that, you know, I wanted to be more competitive when it comes to, you know, whether it depends on the rank or what position I want to go into. So decided to go back for the criminal justice. And another motivation was, you know, my kids. I want to encourage them to do it. So I didn't think I could tell them to go to school and how important it was if I didn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Setting the example.
Got to set an example.
So the criminal justice degree is what you earned, right?
That is correct.
Your plans just to remain in the Highway Patrol, move through the ranks? What do you think?
Put me on.
Is your boss here?
He's not here, but he may be watching. You know, you never know. So the goal is definitely to promote and promote within and go as high as that you can go. So and like I said, if you and I were taking the promotion test and you had the degree and I didn't, you know, and we scored the same, you're going to get more points on the test than I would because you had the degree. Okay. So I just want to make myself a lot more competitive and open myself up for, you know, even greater opportunities than the ones that, you know, may be given to you down the road anyway.
I got you. Lexi, what about your experience here at ICC?
It has been amazing. If you don't know me, my story is that I was absolutely not going to come to community college at all. I was dead set on going to Auburn University. And when that didn't work out because of money, I decided I was going to come here. And I was very upset about it, I'm not going to lie. But coming here, I've gotten to do things that I would have never gotten to do, like giving tours to people. I've got to handle social media accounts. Really touch on my creative side that I didn't get to do in high school, and also I've excelled, and Mississippi State's paying my whole way because I came here. So
cool.
It has been amazing coming here first.
So you've already earned your degree. Are you graduating today?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm graduating today.
Okay, you are. Okay, well, I misunderstood that. Okay, got you. So that's what's happening here.
That is correct.
So,
yes, sir.
Well, that is awesome that you get that. So you're back in the troopers.
Yes, sir.
Keeping us safe, and you're going on to continue your education. But the bottom line is you both came here to ICC, and you got value out of that for the next step in your life and your career, and that's the most important thing. The campus here is beautiful, isn't it?
Lovely.
Yes.
Isn't it, though?
Here, Tupelo building, anywhere you go, it's awesome. And they're still adding stuff to it as well. So
It's amazing.
I asked somebody the other day, I was like, where are they finding the room to put all this new stuff? So,
Well, that's good. That's a good problem
That
to
is a good
have,
problem to have.
as they say. But you haven't thought about what you want to do with the nutrition degree. But it sounds like you do a lot of stuff with that.
Yes, I could go and work in a hospital, work with patients after surgery.
Yeah.
I could I've actually gotten to shadow a dialysis clinic working with kidney patients. I could do sports nutrition. I could stay at home and work like online with like coaching and stuff like that. So there's many different things that I could do. I just want to see what's my best fit for me.
Do you intend to stay in Mississippi? You thought about that?
I have not thought about that. I am from Alabama. I'm like 30 minutes away from here. So if I don't stay here, I'll be there.
We need you here, though.
that's right.
So do you think you maybe would just go wherever the best job opportunities are? Is that
Yes.
likely the case?
Yes. But not far from here.
Okay. You want to stay close?
Yes, stay close. Close
Have
to home.
family?
Yes,
Yeah.
family.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah. I did the same thing. I traveled all over the place for several years and said, you know what, I miss my family. I want to go back and work and be around my family. There's a lot to be said for that.
Yes.
No doubt. Are they here today?
Not right now, and hopefully they'll be on time.
Oh,
for
okay.
my graduation.
But they're coming to see
They
you
are coming,
graduate, right?
Yes. Yes, most of them are.
They going to cry?
I hope so.
Are you going to cry?
I already started tearing up. I
knew
didn't
it.
think I was going to cry, but I had to have.
You can't do that being a state trooper.
Can't
can you?
cry. Can't show
No, heck
emotions,
no.
not at
You
all.
got to be a stoic.
I was sad that they gave me the hat with the tassel. I wanted to wear my campaign hat, but I knew that wouldn't fly. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you told me that you're assigned to this area.
Yes, sir.
Is what you patrol? Is that what they refer to it as?
Correct. Yes,
okay.
sir.
You're not running into folks that don't have their seatbelt on, are you?
Well, you see that from time to time, and you just try to encourage them to put it on. A lot of people think we write tickets because it's part of our revenue, our personal salary.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just all about public safety.
I asked that because every time I have communications director Chris Turnipseed, the captain, on, he the first time he told me how many tickets for failure to have a seatbelt on over one of the busy travel weekends, I was shocked. And so he always has that information ready for me now every time, and he shares that. It's like 600 over the weekend. I just can't believe it. And that's just the ones they see.
And people don't realize, man, that they really do save lives.
Oh, my gosh. Anything crazy that you've ever come up that sort of sticks out in your career as a trooper?
Just, I think maybe there was a vehicle accident where a young woman, she didn't have her kids buckled up, and she had had a little bit too much to drink, basically. And just so the negligence of not caring about her kids' lives. You know what I mean? You've lived yours. You may not care about yours. Hey, do what you want. But, give those kids a chance to grow up and make their own decisions. So just seeing stuff like that is Do
you share that story? Because it's so good when you share, this is what happens when you step out of line and you act irresponsibly, get behind the wheel. This is sort of stuff that happens, real life.
When the opportunity presents itself, definitely. Even had a young guy that I just happened to be right place, right time. He was kind of overdosing in the middle of the road, was able to administer Narcan and help him. And even to this day, he sees me at Walmart and he's like, man, thank you for taking me to jail that day.
That's
it saved
awesome.
my life. So hearing those kind of stories, that's what it's all about, and that's what drives us to keep pushing on.
And those are the types of services provided by the troopers that I don't think get enough attention, honestly.
I was just about to tell you, you won't hear about it, you
Yeah.
know, and which is fine. We don't do it for the accolades, but
Sure.
Those are the things that, motivate you and keep you going for sure.
Sure. Lexi, does your family have a history of going to college?
Yes, my mom, she's basically like Superwoman. She's went to college. She's actually working as a flight nurse right now, but she's got her master's degree, hoping to get her nurse practitioner degree.
Oh, cool. So do you have siblings?
Yes, I have step siblings, and then the one, my little brother who's at home right now.
Does he intend to go to college?
He better. He wants to play. He wants to play basketball. ICC, if you're listening, I'm going to be his little recruiter to come here.
Well, you can play basketball and go to college, right?
Yes, he
That'd be
definitely
pretty
can.
cool.
I'll be at all his games if I could be.
Is the idea of majoring in nutrition and doing that having that as a career path. Is that something that just hit you while you were here, or you've been thinking about that a while before you ever got to college?
I actually have an autoimmune disease, so nutrition drastically changed my life.
Oh, gotcha.
I had done everything I could to heal my condition, but it didn't heal. So nutrition is what impacted me the most, and so I wanted others to get that same kind of healing that I got from that.
Makes sense. Lexi, Bryan, congratulations to you guys. Thanks for being such great representatives of the state of Mississippi and Itawamba Community College, and I wish you all the best in your life and your career. Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you.
We're stepping aside for a break right here in the Element Well Studios at Itawamba Community College in Fulton, Mississippi.